Hey guys, it's me again, Chromoxx, and I'm here to, well, basically further educate you on how to play Taiko. Today we're gonna go over the interesting part, or the most important part basically, which is getting your first steps into Taiko and getting to the point where you can actually care about playing for PP, or can actually call yourself, well, good at the game. So basically, before I start explaining on what difficulties to play, etc., just a quick clarification: in Taiko, they don't have the same difficulty names as in OS Standard. In OS Standard you have easy, normal, hard, insane, and then extra or something like that. In Taiko you have Kantan, which basically means easy, translated from Japanese, Futsu, which is Japanese for normal, Muzukashi, which is Japanese for hard, and then you have Oni, which is basically the equivalent of insane, and it basically means devil in Japanese. Then after that you have Inner Oni or Ura Oni, which is like the extra difficulty. But in this stage you will not be playing that. So this video is gonna take the first steps until you can play Oni difficulties. As you can see here, just no mod. This is a play from, well, March of myself, when I got to the stage where I could say, okay, I can start, playing properly now. Okay, so if you have no feel for the game yet and have no idea what you're doing, you should probably spend the first half an hour just playing Kantan difficulties. Before that, just download loads of Taiko difficulties, just do it. Okay, first half an hour just play Kantan difficulties to get a feel of it. After that, if you don't have a feel for it yet, just play another half an hour of Kantan. If you've got the hang of it, which I hope you should have gotten, then just move on to Futsu, and then you play that for maybe a week or 2 weeks tops, up to the point where you can consistently full combo the difficulty. That basically means you have the hang of just pressing 1-2 notes, single tapping with one hand. That's basically the very basics of the game. Now we'll move on to the first little, slightly larger step, which is playing Muzukashi difficulties. So once you've gotten the hang of just consistently full comboing Futsu, there's no point in sticking on with that, trying to make PP. Just don't, it'll waste time. Go straight on to Muzukashi. You should start with the easier difficulties here, where you basically start playing 1-4 patterns, for which you need to use both hands. This may seem a little weird at first, but after playing that for a few days, you should slowly start to get used to it. It's probably better to start with maps that only use single color triplets. Okay, so move on, start with the easy Muzukashi difficulties, move on to the harder ones. And at the point, when you reach the point where you feel like, yeah, okay, I can consistently full combo them now, or get a good A, etc. That's, again, you might feel, oh my god, PP, I need ranks. Let's just play more of these. Let's just spam my whole PP list full so that I can gain ranks and have like Muzukashi ranks. No, don't. It's a waste of time. Once you can somewhat consistently FC Muzukashi, just try to play Oni. It'll be hard at first. It'll be very hard. It's the largest step you'll ever take in playing Taiko, because there are so many more patterns, and it'll get really complicated and messed up at the start. But my tip, just take one Oni map, which doesn't have too many new patterns, play that a lot of times, just play that like 5 to 10 times every day, try to learn the pattern, and once you have the pattern, then you can use that in other maps as well, and go on to that. Start by just having a few maps on Oni, which you play a lot, and then, well, in all the time you can just play some Muzukashi or just try other Onis, but have a few that you practice consistently, and then widen your patterns that way. Then at some point you should be able to notice that, oh, I can actually pass these maps now. Oh, I'm getting a 95%. Oh, I'm getting 98%. Oh, I have an FC. And then, yeah, once you can FC these maps, that's pretty much the start of playing Taiko. I'm sorry if it may seem a bit rushed, or, I'm putting pressure to learn it really fast. Everyone learns at their own pace. But basically, the main point is, do not get stuck on trying to grind PP with Futsu or Muzukashi. That is how you get able to play Oni. Or whatever. Okay, I hope this was of somewhat help to, well, any of you. I hope some of you will resist the temptation of grinding PP and just march on to passing Oni, to mastering Oni, and from there on, well, I'd say it's okay to go for PP. But more on that in the next guide. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.